Hey guys, I wanted to share a quick little story, which is so perfect for this time of year, and it's just too good not to share. It's about the guy that you see with me in the photo. So I met this man in New York, and to get into the city, you have to take a couple trains in and a couple trains back to get to Yonkers, which is where I stay. And so I had called an Uber, and as soon as they pull up, I go out, they speed off. And so this man that you see in the photo walks around the corner. He says, "Ma'am, I just saw what happened. Do you need a ride?" And I said, "Oh my goodness, yes. I can't believe he just drove off." And so I get in the car and he says, "Where are you from?" And I said, "Mississippi. We're real close to Memphis, Tennessee." He said, "Oh yeah, I know that area. I used to live up there a long time ago." And so he said, "Well, what brought you to New York?" And I said, "I had major spine surgery." So he said, "Well, if you don't mind me asking, why such a big spine surgery?" I said, "Well, when I was a teenager, I was a cheerleader, and I fell off of a 3-man high pyramid, and it was a pretty serious accident. And I've just had multiple surgeries and just really tried to, get to the right doctor to help me. And so that's what brought me to New York." And so he stops the car, and he pulls over, and I thought, oh my goodness, what is he doing? And he turns around and looks at me, and he said, 1989. I said, "Oh my gosh, you were scaring me. How did you know that?" And he said, "Well, I told you I lived in the Mississippi, Memphis area, and I drove a motor coach for cheerleading squads going to competitions. And there was a particular day, and I'll never forget it." And he said, they particularly talked about your accident. And they were like, "Guys, we have got to be more careful. She could have died." He said, "That was you that they were talking about. That was you." And of course, I'm in the back of the car just sobbing, and so what started off as a smile ended in some very joyful tears. More tears on my part than his, but it was just what an incredible encounter. So I guess angels can come to us at any time, anywhere. The angels do come to us after all. And this was definitely a heaven-sent story, and just such a very special encounter that I had in New York. And I thought, what a very fitting story for this magical time of year.